Defense Minister Mariya Didi, welcome again to India. Thanks so much for giving us your time. You've had a very hectic schedule in Lucknow at the Defense Expo. You also spoke about how impressed you were with India's aim to double military exports. What's the key takeaway you take from what you saw there in your meetings?
First of all, the DefExpo was very impressive. There were many things which could be put to use in the Maldives, like your drone technology as well. As technology becomes more advanced and you know how the challenging the circumstances in which we work in the Maldives are with 99.78% water, our territory. So naturally, this kind of technological advances can be put to good use in the Maldives. We have new challenges in the Maldives, just like anywhere else. We have unconventional warfare now. It's very rare that one country declares war on the other and then go to war like conventional warfare. So the new challenges like in terrorism, piracy, many other things, importation of drugs and things like this, I'm sure it will help to police our waters better.
You've had key meetings there with the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. You met the new Chief of Defense Staff. You had met him when he was Chief of Army Staff as well, Chief of Staff. Anything progress that has been made in terms of what you would like more from India on the defense front?
Whatever we did request from India, even in the last year, it's been very helpful, very forthcoming. And whatever request that we make even now is received very positively by both your Raksha Mantri and the CDS as well.
And one of the last things that was given by India was Kaamyaab to you, and that's been very effective, I believe.
Yes, it has had a very Kaamyaab operation in Madhuvary, put to good use. It's like tailor-made for Maldives. So we did express our desire for a second vessel like that, and we hope, with the challenges that we face in the Maldives and India being very, very forthcoming on such requests from us, that it would be positively looked at in Delhi.
Madam Defense Minister, what's the status vis-a-vis the coastal radar surveillance system? It was supposed to be completely in place by the end of last year.
Yeah, a lot of work has been done, but in the Maldives, some of the places, you have to dig up and you have to reclaim the place and put the foundations in. So water is seeping in and things like this. So it's not because of lack of anything that this has not progressed, but because of the challenges that we face in putting these radars up. But hopefully we will have it installed altogether very soon.
There's been a lot of movement also on the trilateral front, apart from the Dosti exercises that India and Maldives have, Sri Lanka. We do believe that there will be a meeting soon between the NSA levels. You will be heading it from Maldives side. Sri Lankans have appointed their defense secretary. And would you be able to confirm what we've heard is that the meeting would actually be held in the Maldives?
We are talking about it. I've extended an invitation for the talks to be held in Malé, and so far, whatever requests we have made or whatever invitation that we have put in have been received positively. So I hope it will start off the way your Prime Minister Modi started his second term in office, also by making Maldives his first point of call. So we hope that the trilateral talks will start.
We've been told it's the Maldives' turn, and India and Sri Lanka have no objections to that, and in fact they want it to be held.
Yes, that would be very good. I've in fact invited them to have the talks in Maldives, so I look forward to having it soon.
And since you pointed out the Maldives itself and how much of it is surrounded by water, this is a very important initiative because apart from Sri Lanka, the Maldives and India, you will have observers from Seychelles and Mauritius itself. So that is such a vast area of sea lanes in the Indian Ocean region?
That would be very good. The more people we have together in this kind of global environment and global security, where we don't have set borders as such, we all know that the threats are global. As I said before, it won't be conventional warfare that we experienced in the first half of the 1900s, but more unconventional warfare where you don't have any particular identified enemy as such. It's always unknown enemies that you have, like terrorism and things like this. So the challenges are huge. The challenges faced by our islands are very similar. So we will be able to get more solutions from having the talks together.
India and Maldives got together really to help the Maldivians who were stuck in China as well. So that it wasn't just the Indians who were evacuated, we evacuated Maldivian nationals as well.
India is our best friend. India has been there to assist us even in 1988 when we had foreign terrorists come over to our island, the tsunami, the water crisis. In many instances,
we're helping now with the measles.
With the measles as well, yes. And then now with the novel coronavirus as well. We, as the military, will be engaged in evacuation, setting up isolation centers and all that. I think your government would very soon help us with the HAZMAT gear and things like this, which we need, for professional gear, which we need, and the setting up of the facilities and the SOPs required. We look forward to working together to do these things together. Hopefully, inshallah.
So far, the
novel coronavirus will not come to the Maldives and it will not affect us. And hopefully, even at the moment, you have only 3 positive cases in Kerala, but you would also, inshallah, come out of it positively, and we will be able to. Yes.
February 7, 2012, the same day, 8 years back. We remember what happened then, President Nasheed. Iconic pictures of you and your husband, and even the current deputy MDP head in Parliament as well, Shaheen, who were beaten up by the MNDF and the police there. What are your memories, and how does it's come full circle, so to speak?
I just hope and pray that 7th February 2012 is never repeated in our country again. I think a lot of people are working very hard to make sure that this never happens. And I would never want to see such a thing happen in our beloved nation.
Something else that shouldn't happen, I just want to ask you, is attacks on tourists that have happened, stabbings, which the police have brought up. There's a lady who was assaulted. That's all being worked on by the Maldivian government, but that's something also that should never happen in your country or any other country.
Those incidents should never have happened, and the police are onto it. The government has...
3 people have been arrested in the stabbing incident, I think.
6 people have been already arrested, and the government is very serious about it. We have given assurances that we will take necessary steps, we will take necessary precautions, we will make sure, inshallah, that every tourist who comes to our country feels safe. Thank
Mariya
you.
Didi, thank you so much for your time. I know it's been very hectic,
very much.
And a safe flight back home.
Thank you.